This time, we will explain about calculation sheet for water supply system with Terrace Tank. We prepared a format for calculation. Please download from the following URL and use it. This method can be applied all of the type of buildings. This is the design step for calculation. 1. To calculate water requirement. 2. To calculate water volume for incoming. 3. To select tank, pumping up pump and size of riser pipe from receiving tank to terrace tank. This time we consider two type of supply line, for tap water and flush water. 4. To select size of pipe after terrace tank. This is the diagram for terrace tank system. We consider two type of supply line for tap water and flush water. We will select size of tank, pumping up pump and riser pipe. We will start explanation for each calculation sheet. First, we need to fix water requirement by calculation sheet P001. We will put basis for number of occupant here. Fill in each type of occupant, like staff, visitor and so on. Put basis of calculation. Clearly stating the reason makes it easier to look back. Here is the result of number of occupant. Next, we will calculate water requirement here. Fill in the result of number of occupant. Fill in the standard water volume in using time. We can refer to table 2-1. Table 2-1 is the summary of water requirement. We can pick up value from this table. This time we consider tap water and flush water line. So, we make summary for both. If we have makeup water for cooling tower or others, we can put requirement here. This time we consider makeup water for cooling tower like that. We will make summary of water requirement here. If we need consider special water requirement, we can add here. This time, we add water volume for laboratory here. This is the result of average water volume for tap water. This is the result of average water volume for flush water. This is the result of average water volume for total water requirement. Next, we will calculate incoming pipe details by calculation sheet P003. Here is the summary for incoming piping, from city water line to receiving tank. Fill in the water pressure at city water line. Put pressure loss from height difference. This case height difference is -4 meters from city water pipe. City water is higher side. Therefore, it's adding the pressure. Put pressure loss from others. Put pipe length. We can calculate allowance of friction resistance. Put calculated average water volume. It can be get from result in calculation sheet P001. Change unit for selection. Based on flow and flow speed, we can select recommended friction value by flow diagram. If selected recommended friction value is lower than allowance, piping selection 50 DR is okay. This is the flow diagram. Normally we can use and select size of pipe from here. Moreover, we put one of the auto piping selection sheet in the format. When we put water flow, automatically select piping size and friction value. Please utilize as one of the tool. Here is the summary for riser piping from receiving tank to terrace tank. And then tap water and flush water. Same as previous, it can be get from result in calculation sheet P001 for each. And then select piping size from flow diagram. Next, we will select size of tank, pump, riser pipe by calculation sheet P004. We will explain tap water first. Here is for tank selection. Put each water volume from P001. This time select receiving tank and tap water terrace tank. Put storage time. Then, select capacity of tanks as per formula. We will select size of riser pipe from receiving tank to terrace tank here. Same as previous, to select size of riser pipe from water volume and recommended flow speed. Here is pump head calculation from receiving tank to terrace tank. Here is details. H1 is friction loss for straight pipe. H2 is friction loss for fitting, elbows. H3 is outlet head based on flow speed. H4 is height difference. Finally, to consider safety factor and calculate pump head. Here, we will put specification of selected pumping up pump. Put specification of selected pumps. OK. Completed selection for tap water. Flush water line also, to be prepared same method. From this calculation results, we could obtain each size as follows in red. Next we will proceed to calculate size of piping after terrace tank. This time we will make calculation sheet as per the following diagram. We consider two type of line, the tap water and flush water. Before select piping size, we make summary of water load for each line by calculation sheet P007. We make summary for load calculation for flush water. We calculate flush water line first. Put name of equipment and fixture unit. We can use fixture unit, refer to table 222. We can use fixture unit, refer to table 222. To put number of equipment for each flow. This flow is becoming each main branch. Here is the summary of fixture unit. To be used for riser pipe selection. Next, we calculate for tap water same as previous. We prepare summary same. Add other purpose for tap water here if require. If cannot use fixture unit, put additional water requirement here. Next we proceed with piping selection by calculation sheet P008. First, we will select for tap water line. Here, we select size of pipe for each line. First, calculate size of main branch pipe. We can put summary of fixture unit for each branch. We need to select volume of water from Fig. 7:1. This is Fig. 7:1 to select simultaneous use flow. Moreover, we prepare auto selection sheet in Excel. Please utilize for your design works. Put momentary maximum flow if cannot select from fixture unit. To select size of pipe from summary of flow. Size of pipe to be select by flow diagram. Next, we can proceed with same for riser piping too. Here is for confirmation purpose to check water pressure. Check if the selected frictional resistance can maintain the minimum required pressure. Choose farthest end or high pressure equipment. We recommend shower or flush valve water closet nearest terrace tank. We make calculate sheet same for flush water line too. From this calculation results, we could obtain each size as follows in red. Thank you for watching this movie. In this channel, we will provide useful information for M&A design practice. See you again in next movies.